Is this was slowing us down massively. Not to mention, are we even on the track? The heat's kicked in, we're all sapped, we're all running low on water. Welcome everybody to my channel, The Apprentice Adventurer. I'm not on my motorbike like normal. Today I'm in my trusty little black car and I'm heading up to the Blue Mountains in Sydney, Australia, and I'm going to take on what is known as the Three Peaks hike in Australia. It's 90 odd kilometers, which is crazy, I know. It's 5,000 meters of ascent and descent, which is just brutal as well. And not only that, 1/3 of the hike, approximately 30 to 40 kilometers of it, is full navigation whilst you make it to peak number 2 and peak number 3. Whilst you get to the peaks, there's also a little logbook or a can that you've got to find, and you've got to sign your name, otherwise it doesn't count. Now, sounds possible, sounds doable, but the only trick is it's all got to be done with under 48 hours. I would do this solo 100%, but I've got two knucklehead friends that I've known since 1995 and 1998 respectively, and they're going to take on a challenge with me, and I'm just driving up there to meet them now. Hopefully it's doable, hopefully we're going to achieve it, hopefully it's going to be fun, and fingers crossed it goes well. I don't even know if you guys can see me sitting here. I'm in my car, it's dark, but hopefully you can hear me, and let's get to it, eh? We're 1 hour in, 5.2k. So far real easy going, pretty cool feeling walking at night time, but I think this is a false sense of alarm because, or should I say false sense of security, because this is really easy. I know for a fact it's going to get real hard real soon, but no rain. It was meant to rain. The weather forecast said rain all week, and now we're here. Katuma's put on a show and we've got no rain, so that's a plus. Just spotted an owl in the tree. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. There it goes. It's pretty cool. So we just finished Narrowneck, 2 hours and 10.5k, traveling pretty well. Out there, Sydney, can't see it probably. Warragamba catchment area, you probably can't see that either. That's because it's pitch black still. What are you doing, Chris?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Oh, in a jockey bar.
Thanks for blinding the camera, mate. Yeah,
Good.
What are you consuming, Joel? What do you got going?
Nice protein bar, mate. Refuel. Yeah. Yep, refuel the
Refuel?
engine. Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, that is an actual person speaking. Hang on, let me get in there. Yeah. He's alive still, he's alive. And there is another person there, guys. It's always good to know there's a trusty arrow, know which way we're going. Tell you what, if you're lost at this point though, you're in a world of hurt. We're only 200 meters on a single trail. Our beloved bushwalker Taro, the Duke of Clear Hill, for whom the sun set August 14, 1969. Walter Tarr, age 90 years. What a legend. So these spikes are all pretty maintained, so you can probably trust them all. Advantage of being a bit taller. Going good. Yep. That's it, Chrissy. It's always important when you're with a group, you share the leader role, because I've just been copping spider webs and spiders left, right and centre, and these two cheeky buggers have just been laughing their head off. So we've done a switch out and we've got them going in front. But how cool is this, just pumping through the bloody, fuck, look at this termites nest. Look at a big termites nest, that's massive. I'm 6'4", it's got to be at least 8 feet tall. This is so cool walking through this, guys. If anyone's thinking of doing a hike, do it soon, because the track is just full on. with all this extra growth that we don't normally have. And don't be afraid of spiders, because those suckers are landing on your face, chest, everywhere. So yeah, in 4 hours we've probably stopped for maybe 15-20 minutes in total, and we're 18k in, so I think we're doing pretty good for time. Tracks really overgrown but still visible so far, so I'm sure we'll be sweet all the way to Cox's River. Now we'll see how we go though, but tell you what, you put this off and that's all you can see. Nothing. Well, this is what we're worried about, everybody. Is this was slowing us down massively. Not to mention, are we even on the track? It's a cool experience, but not conducive to doing anything fast. Well, it didn't rain, but may as well. The amount of condensation on these trees, we are now drenched, and it is so oh, something I just kicked. So slow going. It's not funny. Rocks, guys. But yeah, this is not looking doable for us with the pace we have to go now, so not happy about it. But anyway, we'll keep pushing through. So I've made it to Cox River in 7 hours. That's 26 kilometers. It's 5:30 now, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. This trip is more and more getting to the point where it's not going to be doable, because there's no bloody tracks at the moment, and even when you think you're on one, it disappears to nothing. And that's just from all the rain and fires. Not enough people have been out here to reform a track. Finally made it to the top of Mount Strom, whatever it's called. Right up there's Mount Paralyser, and the name suggests it bloody all. And I'm going to walk all the way along to this sucker over here, and then all the way back down. More up and up and up. Poor Chris's knees flaring up, everybody. So we're just seeing if we can baby that, otherwise we'll have to pull the plug. Joel's knee now is flaring up and he just tripped. Rock? Look at the views though, far out. Starting to get closer and closer to Dex Creek. Up and over this last mound. And fingers crossed there's water there, because the weatherman has gotten the weather wrong completely. And for meant to be rainy, it was one hot day for this sort of hiking anyway, but not defeated yet, not out yet, but bloody close. Well, because of a certain member of the group, we've had to pull the plug.
Dave.
This guy here, his knees just stuffed, it's all swollen, and the reality is we're just shy of Cloudmaker, and it's just not worth going on to the unknown. I've been to Cloudmaker before, so we're not even going to bother doing that last sort of kilometre from Dex Creek where we are at the moment. Just going to play safe, backtrack and try to make the Cox's River before it gets dark, and just take it slowly, because yeah, it's not worth injuring the knee any further. Joel over here,
Bright as rain. Keep going.
yep, and me, we could have done it, but the harsh reality is though, the undergrowth is just too thick and there's no signs of tracks anywhere, so that's chewing up our time, and we're way behind where we want to be, and that's a major factor, I think. So anyway, we'll keep going, we'll film a bit more, and yeah, we're losers, didn't do it, so just have to come again. Freaking hell. Good times. Back in the bush bashing, which all three of us are totally over now. Some more bush bashing. This is absolutely ridiculous. Believe it or not, we're following handheld map on the phone and exactly on the what is meant to be the track. We're about 500 meters, you reckon 500 meters, Chris?
Vertical, maybe.
We're about 500 meters from Cox River. The heat's kicked in, we're all sapped, we're all running low on water. But we've got to get down. This is probably our last break and we'll just set up camp and have a swim and drink some water. Probably just drinking straight from the bloody stream. But this is killing us. We're out to our 40th kilometre and we've been walking for 16 hours straight. Just goes to show, so average pace of 25 minutes per kilometre. Bloody hell, it says it all. Well, we made it to Cox River. Awesome decision to come back. Not because our fitness is not there, but the track is just, it's brutal. The weatherman got the weather wrong. It's about 32 degrees. There was no water at Dex Creek and it was more of a smart decision to make. But look, we're here, we're gonna swim here tonight, camp here tonight, and it's still gonna be a 60 odd kilometre hike overall. Still not a bad effort, but no 3 peaks today, that's for sure. Morning too. Last night was pretty interesting. We had our tarp set up really high and all 3 of us are laying under it. It was a bit of a sight to see, but then a big gush of wind came, it blew the tarp off, which was probably a saviour because they made us redesign it, and then it bucketed down of rain out of nowhere and we're in a lightning storm. So luckily we're all dry somehow. I don't know how, but this was our setup. Just a tarp and a tarp, and we're all just laying under there with survival blankets, and our feet were getting wet, but look, we pulled it off, and now we've got to make our way out along this river and back home. The hiking crew's starting to fall apart. We're definitely on the home stretch, probably about 15k from the cars from here, but once again the weather's getting really hot. Wasn't forecasted for it. One of the mates is really powering down, struggling to get up the hills. Luckily this is the last big hill, and we've still got to go back into the bush bashing. Such a disheartening hike overall. Not the outcome that I was anticipating, purely because weather and terrain not being in the condition it was thought to be. Oh shit. Yep, back in the bush bashing. To think we actually came through this of a night time. I don't know how that was possible.
That's right.
Yeah, here.
Where?
Here. So this just goes to show, I know I keep harping on about it, but how much growth there is here. And this is the nicest bit of track we've had in ages, but it just always disappears and you lose it, and you got a bush bash, and it just takes all your energy out of you when you're trying to go fast and be efficient. Of all things, this is actually easy going right now. Harlan's Head. I've done it many times, but the boys are going to try it for the last hurrah to finish off a what otherwise crap hike. See what they think of Carlin's Head, and we'll give it a shot. Our one of our souls have been lost, but we'll be right. All right, let's go. How's he climbing up here? Hey buddy, we got us 3 guys struggling on this sheer vertical, and we got the echidna just chilling out on a hill. What a legend. Aussie icon. Hey mate, let you be. Boys making their way up. Whew. Bit of views of where we've just been from. All the way in the distance, Canangra Walls. To the right of that are the two mountains we didn't do. Unreal, a long, long way. Oh, Carlin said you never disappoint. Unreal way to finish the hike. Awesome, awesome. Grab this tree root with your right hand. If you can get a tree root, Chris. With your right, left hand, sorry. Here, yep, that's it. Here's the last of us, finally come up the last stretch. Never been so happy to see a gate in my life. So we're just finished, we're at the Narrowneck Gate, just under 70 kilometres in a day and a half of walking, and we've ended up totaling 3,200 metres of up and down.